Once someone told me once, running a business is like playing a game. Just find out the rules
and play it.
and follow the rules and have fun with them, and you just have fun. And that's the biggest piece of advice.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. How about you?
Everything is going well. Honestly, right now, I'm just pretty excited, to interview you. Coming into this interview, there were just so many questions running through my head that I would like to ask you. But of course, I'm going to be considerate of your time. I just think that, you have so much, there's so much that you've done, not only within your own practice, but for the medical community. And, not only do you run a perfectly managed medical practice, and you may not say that because you're someone that is humble and always looking for different ways to improve yourself. But from my perspective and from the perspective of other clinicians that I've even been able to have the opportunity to work with, we see your practice as something that's been managed perfectly. With your 2 locations and soon to open another one, and you also been able to teach a lot of physicians how to do the same as a practice management coach with top practices. And I mean, your work, and the work that you guys there is just nothing short of amazing. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to to sit with you today and to interview you.
Thank you. My pleasure, and thanks for me having this opportunity, Abdullah.
For sure, for sure. And before we get into what it's been like for you to acquire your scribe through GSN, I was hoping that you could just share what type of mindset a physician, who runs their own practice should have in order to have the amount of success that you have been able to obtain.
The mindset. I think it's the same mindset everyone should have, and that is things will happen. Things happen when you're an owner. They happen when you're an associate or an employee. Things just happen. So just realize that you can handle anything that comes your way. Even if you've never been in that situation. It's like pandemic. Who's been through a pandemic? We all came out through it, surviving, and some of us even thriving, because the reason some people thrive during a pandemic and some people didn't, purely mindset. Okay, these are the new rules of the game. Okay, we can't do this, we can't do that. Great. Let's find a way still to make it happen with new rules. That's all. It's like, once someone told me once, running a business is like playing a game. Just find out the rules
And play it.
and follow the rules and have fun with them. And the problem sometimes is when you're dealing with insurance companies, you don't always know the rules in advance.
Mhm.
Eventually, you learn the rules, but they don't like knock on your door and say, "Here are the rules." But you learn them. You speak to other people, and you just have fun. And that's the biggest piece of advice.
Awesome, awesome. And by the way, I think me and you might be the only 2 people that I know that still wear goatees in the medical community.
I grew mine through through COVID. I don't like full beards. I like just like that. Perfect.
Same here. I'm the same for me.